Okay, good morning. My family's still asleep, so I'm going to be kind of quiet here. All right, so inventory. So under manage policies, you'll have discovered inventory, inventory. As long as the inventory agents have been deployed, there are three, now four, this is new. There are three inventories here. Um, so you obviously have your full inventory. It's by default, it runs on everything set for weekly. And deltas, deltas will add, not remove. It's weekly. Um, so that's interesting. So they're all set for weekly. Um, Delta hardware is monthly, software is weekly, and full is weekly. That makes no sense. Um, let's take a look. Advanced. So the full inventory was on by default. The deltas were off. All right. So really, full inventory every week. I really don't need these two. Like I said, they weren't enabled. I just enabled them for this video. There's this other one, collect full inventory, collect time critical. This is interesting. Okay, let's take a look here. Hardware. All right, what do we have? All right, let's say we have a problem with memory being taken out of computers. That's one reason I could see. Okay, hardware, common, physical memory. Um, we'll do all three of those. It looks good. So say okay. Ensure my inventory is current every 1 hour. I like that. Not worried about software. Report real-time software inventory windows only. And we will enable. So now if memory goes missing in a computer, we would be good to go. Another good thing that would be good for would be hardware. Hardware for like hard drives, free space possibly. I have to dive into it more, but that was interesting. So that's new. Targeted software inventory. Oh, check that out. So this is something else I'm going to have to look into more. Um, let's see. Let's do, will our 7-zip show up? Alright. To detect 7-zip, select the client computers to search. I guess this will just inventory it in. I gotta look into this more. This might be good to make sure your current software is current and up to date without having to worry about these guys. So I'll look into that some more. So anyway, reporting. So once you're gathering your inventory, let me give you an example of what you can inventory on. So if you go manage computers, and we're going to bring up a computer here, our admin PC. We go view inventory. Now all these data classes are, you can report on these. And as you notice, there's a lot. And the data classes are usually the name of the item. In the previous one, I don't know if you saw me join IMV AC identification. Right here. I joined this table. And here's all the information it had. So let's bring up a new window. And we'll go to reports. Just to show you. So that custom footprint, I added OS name, client date, host name. When you look here, did I? That's right, it's a new pop-up. So there's name, which I in SQL did it as to give it host name instead. There's the OS. We could have done domain. I mean, you can add whatever you want to reports. So anyway, on to reports. Some of these reports you may like that they have by default. Let's take a look. Patch management, compliance, Windows. Let's go. Now these reports use stored procedures in 7.6. Let's take a look. So what I like doing, because you can't edit the default, the canned reports. So what I would do is I find a report I like, and then I right click and clone it. Just leave it the way it is. And I'll usually do that so I know I've cloned it. And here we go. Now we have an edit button. Okay. So see, stored procedures. I'm not good at doing this. Figuring out how to do this part. So we're going to leave this report alone. Let's take a look. Platform, here we go. And there we go. So the CAM reports are pretty good. This one I don't need to change. Alright, let me come back to my custom footprint. Okay, so you saw me do the custom inventory to get the custom footprint, and then I added. So we're going to do some changes to this. Alright, as you see, it's pretty basic. Alright, so under views, report parameters, this is a little different for me now. We fix the context menu. Okay. Let's do this where we can, alright, do parameter. Alright, OS name. Okay, basic parameter value edit. Where T1 dot as name like you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this differently. Alright. Alright, so once you add a report parameter, go back to data source, go to here, you add it. Let's go ahead and save a report. Alright. Did not want to edit. Actually, we only have one machine in here. Which will make it tough. Alright, so let's do a new report. give us a shot. Okay, so there. Now we have each of our machines in here. It's a little bit better, but we don't want all this information. Okay. I know. Used to be able to. Alright. So, what I normally do is bring up SQL. Okay, execute. Okay. So I want, alright, we're also going to do resource GUID, name. What else we want? Domain. 0.os name. Last logon user. Client date. Alright, so we got time zone if we wanted, serial number since it's virtual. I'm not going to bother with that. Here's OS canonical name. Alright. Alright. Left join. So that's why I like using SQL, because it'll help you if you have an idea. Yeah, I want a TCP IP. Alright. We'll put IP down here. D1.IP address. Let's execute this. Look at this. 2 machines dead in the water, which is fine. Let's go back here. Set asset status retired. Now watch this. Left join V fixed asset resource status. T2 status equals active. Boom, they're out. So we'll take this. Now I thought during one of these videos I saw okay. I thought there was one where we can say only show valid machines, which would think active, but alright, anyway. Let's go ahead and run a report. There we go. There's our couple fields. Okay. Now we have that. Last logon user, OS name. We're going to do a couple things here. One, we'll be able to sort by host name. But before we do, I'm going to do another quick report. Alright, if we do this, there's our current OSs. And I'm going to create a dynamic filter. Distinct OS name. Alright, so as machines start inventorying in Windows XP, Vista, whatever, they'll automatically come into this. Alright. Alright, give it a different name. Okay. Report parameters. We're going to go back to this. New parameter. Host name. Host name. Okay. Really basic. We're also going to add OS name. So when we're done, this one's going to be different. This one's going to be a drop-down list. Alright, so display all % from a report. Find our distinct OS name. Okay. Sounds like my family's getting up. Okay. And 20 dot name like T0 dot OS. Alright, let's give this a try. Okay. TO name like host name. Alright, so let's do this. So it's something in that it didn't like. So, see? So here's how we got the drop-down list. And host name. This isn't going to work. Okay. So let's do that. Oh. Okay. So that's working. So it didn't like the in. Wanted to like. Alright. Um, or just always playing around with reports. Okay. So with the AD, it can be anywhere, so even administrator. So let's do SQL. Nope, still not. To status is active. And let's do this. Alright. Not going the way I wanted it to. Hey, where's our all? Gotta hit the add button. Okay, so this is working. Our name field is not. Where active. Host name. Okay, I spelled it wrong. There we go. Much better. Okay, so if we do, Altiris should show these two. Oh, actually, not host name, we said. So AD. And then we can filter out even further. So give me just the servers out of the list. So that works pretty good. Now if we right click, we get this error. Context menu had that issue in 7.6. In the custom footprint, I was able to fix it there. So you just go to drill downs. This here. I don't know if it'll let me just hit save and if it will work. Nope. Alright. So what we do is we delete this row and we re-add it. Alright, delete. Alright, we'll let you delete until you have another one. We'll do right click, show context menu. I usually never use this field, so I'm going to leave that blank. Say OK. right click, and there we go. We got our menu back. And it works. Okay, we'll check out something else we can look at. Okay, so I always do my reports through SQL. I just find it a lot easier to do. So let's give the report builder a try. See if it's changed in 8.5.7.6. I just don't like it. That's me. Alright, let's do computer report. Okay, this is definitely a little different. Now look at that. Convert this query to SQL query. Let's see. Let's do what I did up here with the IP. Let's see, add resource type association, add fields and data class. Type to search. IP address, look at that. Protocol mask.ip map. Alright. IP address. Let's see what we get. Alright, we have host name and IP address. Let's add client date. Let's do, can't remember what we had in the other report now. Client date, IP address, domain, OS name. Domain. I know it's in here. Okay. OS name, last logon user. Elf. So this is actually not too bad. Not sure I like that though. Let's log on user. Oh, that's right, because these are just these two. I don't see a join. Left outer. Alright, I'm not going to bother just to see if it works. Hit save. Oh, that works. That actually wasn't too bad of a report. Right click and context menu works. Okay, so we have two machines here that are not active. Fields. Query parameters. Add. And expression equals. Okay. Catches expressions. Yeah, see, I don't even know where to put my where statement. Alright, I lost where I was. Oh, here we go. Oof. Where, whatever that is. Remove. Um, so here's how we can redo the order. Sort, column, visible. Oh. What do we want? I have no idea. So it works. I just don't know how to do. Alright, so I bet you we have to add the field. Status. Which is actually in a view. So I don't know how you... Um... Can't choose a view. Let's do... If I'm not mistaken... let's go back to SQL. Select star from computer. Alright. So it looks like for reporting, there's some more to learn on that, but once again, I'll go my old way. But so there's how you can use, excuse me, how you can use the report builder itself to create a report pretty quick and easy. And then you can always do print all, so you can print them out just like this as a PDF, or you can always do save as spreadsheet. And I don't have Excel. Try WordPad. So Excel's better, but so you get the point. So there's how you create some custom reports. Hopefully you see something in there that may make things a little different for you. I see the report builder is nicer. I still don't know how to do the wheres. All right. Bye.